I'm preparing the stream. There you go.
Got it?
Yep.
Cool, cool. All right, you want to just get right into it?
Yeah.
I know we're a little bit behind. Cool. All right, let me go ahead and kick it off. Top of the list, starting off with Euro USD.
Yeah.
Um, remember yesterday we were saying like if Euro USD breaks 121, and it'll run the range. Obviously, it did not break 121. It ended up selling back off. So we're coming into like this support here around 120, 200 to 120 kind of area.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if we end up pushing through this, then it looks like it's for sure going to test the lows. But I don't necessarily have like the cleanest setup for that right now, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, as far as like the breakout situation, that's been a bit difficult. Perhaps on lower time frames, but even there, it's been kind of choppy. Like it's been like little scalp situations at best, like maybe like that little break there, minor push down, something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's been a little difficult. This week hasn't seen much volume. Like things are things are still like not necessarily consolidating, but they're just moving very slow. So yeah, that's pretty much it for USD. But it looks like the sell-off is more likely here on EU, especially if we start breaking 120, 200.
Wait, you said 120, 200?
Yeah, or 120. Like that whole area is like a support zone area.
120. Yeah, I was about to say 122 is all the way up there.
Yeah, 120, 200, like 1.202.
22, 122. 22. Oh, okay, okay. I got what you're saying. I thought,
1.20200.
right, they're saying 22, 0,
Oh
0,
no,
0, 0.
no, no, no.
That would be 22,000, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that one.
All right.
GJ kind of did what I was talking about yesterday, as you can see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, like I managed this trade pretty poorly, as I pointed out yesterday. It was kind of like instant regret as soon as I closed it. But yeah, GJ hit up support, bounced up. It looks like it's filling the range up to 150. It looks like it'll easily do that. That would have been a decent little trade had I just held on and been patient. So
Yeah, damn it.
definitely something I journaled about, but I knew it was going to happen as soon as I closed the trade too. Stupid.
That
It's
sucks.
just like these impulsive moves down kind of got to me. I'm like, I thought I was on the wrong trade, but nope, I was on the right trade. Just had to be more patient.
Yeah. Damn, GG.
But as you like I was pointing out, like price action this week is like this, like it's not very impulsive. It's just like, a slow trickle.
Yeah.
But I mean, small things are happening here and there. It's just a matter of having the patience to catch it. Um, yeah, so once we fill up to 150, we may get another opportunity there for a break, but then
But
we're talking about like 150, 500 after that, or 400. But that'll
right.
probably be like a scalp situation, probably the way this is set up.
Yeah, definitely.
And that doesn't look like it'll happen. Well, it could happen today, but
But put a go to higher time frames like a 8 hour or daily or something like that. Oh no, 8 hour.
8 hour, 480. Uh-huh.
So well, this 8 hour will be closed today at 9. Okay, so couldn't this be a breakout type of thing if on the higher time frame this will be the candle or on the 4 hour probably the same thing. Let me see. Yeah, same shit. Go to the 4 hour.
Mm-hmm.
This is the candle that's actually gonna close above the support. I mean resistance. So what do you think about that as an entry or as a setup or as a trade? If this
Uh,
if this is the candle that's closing above all the crap.
well, I think it'll be difficult because um okay, like my entry was down here, right? I had a buy stop above like this purple zone here, right? So I entered pretty much at the red zone, right? So at least there I could place my stop like here, and I could set my profit targets here for 1 to 1 give or take, right?
Yeah.
Because 150 is definitely going to be like a key area, right? Just from a psychological point of view, also from a technical point of view, I think 150 is going to be important, most likely. So, like, I wouldn't necessarily buy here in the face of that, especially since, like, you're going to have to do something like this where, okay, like, let's say your entry's there, and then your stop loss is below the lows here. And then where are you putting your TP? Like here? Like,
Well, I'm talking about, well, not necessarily. If we look at it more long-term swing trade, like an actual swing trade. If you look at, oh no, because we talked about what's the next level on the higher time frame here, like the next weeklies, it's at that, right? Basically,
yeah, it's already at resistance.
that resistance.
150. I mean, it's going to be resistance for sure.
Hmm.
Plus, like here, I mean, as far as entering for a long term swing up here, I wouldn't know about that one either because, I mean, this thing is pretty extended, right? Like, it looks like it's any day now. Should pull back. Don't know exactly
Yeah,
when, but
yeah, and we were talking about that yesterday. Yeah. I just like that. I just like that. I just like that, like on the 8 hour or even kind of the 4 hour too. This was kind of like a pulse, right? What's it called? A wave. A pull. It created a lower high, right?
right, a higher low, you mean?
There you go, higher, a higher low,
Mm-hmm.
and then now it's breaking from a consolidation of that higher low consolidation. And in the wave type of thinking, we would look to make a new high, right? Except for the fact that you know, the resistance, the major resistance that we have up there, and the fact that it's super extended.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If this would have happened back down there, man, that would have been better. But it's just like that resistance. You're right. That shit is extended. We have the resistance 150-ish area. Mm, yeah, it
Yeah.
sucks.
And in this situation, you have uh, things working against you, such as, the extension of the trend, and then also the resistance, and then um,
But what? Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's just
the nature of the price action is also like I was saying, like nothing's really too impulsive right now. It's just slowly but surely doing its thing, right? So I don't necessarily see this thing making like a huge move. Like I don't have any indication that that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the fact that it's been doing it,
Huh? You mean
the
a heat?
fact the fact that it's been moving up, right?
Yeah,
Aggressively.
for sure. It's been moving up, but what I'm saying is like now lately, right? Like just looking at the candlesticks compared to the candlesticks from previous, it's moving up still, but it doesn't have the same strength as it previously did, is what I'm saying.
Right.
And then that's really across the board. The whole market is kind of behaving that way.
Right, right.
I should have just hung on to my damn trade and stuck to my plan better. Gotta do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for GJ. I was even looking for possible additional entries on like lower time frames, but look at this. Like look at the 15.
Yeah,
Like
that's not
this
pretty.
is garbage. Yeah, you can't trade this. Well, you can, but good luck with that. Yeah, that's doing its thing. It's gonna push its way up. Gold. I believe yesterday I was saying I don't really have anything on gold. Um, it's kind of making this. It's incomplete. Like it's still building out, but it looks like some kind of corrective pattern right here. Some kind of triangle wedge looking kind of thing.
Mhm.
I'm not sure what becomes of that, or if it just continues to consolidate. The best I could do with it so far is, I see like it created a couple levels. Like we have resistance here, support there,
Yeah.
some resistance there. So perhaps on lower time frames, something can be done with that. But as far as on higher time frames, I really don't have anything until we come into that support around 1680, 1675. If I took those kind of trades, like I think it'll be a good idea on gold, just sell the pushes up to resistance,
Sell the pushes up to resistance.
meaning like as we hit off resistances, just
Oh,
fake sells.
okay. Yeah, 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 that makes sense.
But I don't really trade like that. It's not my strong suit, but I can see how that would be effective in this situation. Like I was saying, like yesterday here, that was an awesome trade. Well, actually 2 days ago. We
Yeah.
made a new low, we pushed up, we hit like this resistance area and crashed down. Probably the same thing will continue happening until we hit that support 1700, 1680. Interesting little consolidation here though, but like on the 1 hour, right? Like,
Hmm.
would you consider a breakout trade there, this consolidation, if it
I
pushes
was
lower?
I was thinking about that. Yeah. I mean, because it would be a breakup from the support there, the yellow support area you have as well. So it's
Right.
consolidating and it's at that support. Um, and I was looking to the side, like way before. See what there is.
Yeah, if it breaks that, then the next level down is pretty much my green zone,
Which is what?
1680.
168. Yes, that's what I have too, but I think there's more stuff before. There's some choppiness there, like at 160. Go back. Yeah, there's some minor. support at 1691-ish.
I see what you mean, like right in here.
1691. Yeah,
Well, really, like 1700 is gonna be a support just because it's 1700. But in the past,
1700. Oh yeah, 1700. That's true.
hold on one second, bro. Hold on.
Uh, let's see. 1700.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I was thinking because it's been dropping, because it's been bearish, breakout, a bearish breakout would be what makes the most sense, I guess. But at the same time, I would not be surprised if this thing pulls back up again before keep dropping, if
It
it
could,
keeps
yeah.
dropping. So
What?
that consolidation could also be a breakout.
Bullish?
Uh, yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess it's against the trend, which is, reversal, but
I was thinking the same thing because, uh, like on the 1 hour, if we break the resistance area here, what is this, like 1722 or whatever? If we push through here, we could end up filling the range back up here to retest this resistance up here again. Like, I'm not sure. I mean, it's fairly likely if we were to break and close above 1722, but I'm not sure how worth it of a trade that'll be. You know what I'm saying? It
yeah.
being a reversal and gold being so bearish, everything like that. I'm not sure if the risk will be worth it.
The thing, it's just look what if you look at the pattern, it's been dropping and then it has a strong pull up and then drops again, strong drop and then a strong pull up and then it drops again and it's missing that strong pull up right now that has been having since this pattern has been having since I don't know, let's say February, beginning of February, January.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's what I was thinking
And
of.
at the same time, this pattern looks slightly different than anything else I've seen on the chart in a while.
Yeah, it is. It is
Uh, that triangle wedge looking kind of thing that is building out right here. I haven't seen it do that yet. Well, maybe you could say it was doing something like that over here.
similar before that pullback again.
Yeah, but that was a big pullback after this. So yeah, like you were saying, like a breakthrough of this level, and then it crashes up here. It seems.
I mean, it does have that triangular, like right now, that's triangular pattern we were talking about yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Got the trend line there. There'll also be a break of this trend line if we
Yeah,
push through that.
yeah,
And then
that might
this
not be bad.
thing. Yeah, it's not bad. It's aggressive still, no matter how you slice it, but
Yeah,
because it's against everything that's going on, like as far as the downtrend. But
$16.80. That'll be
like,
perfect if it will be happening down at 1680 at the support.
oh yeah, that'll be fantastic. But this 1710 area is what? Let me extend this left and see what happens. What kind of support we have at 17? Geez, Zoom, slow me down. Damn, Zoom is killing me. Okay. Yeah, this is 1710 here. Damn, this is good support. This is the very last time we were here, June of 2020, and we had a pretty nice move up from there. It's definitely an inflection point for sure. Something to look out for.
Yeah.
He hit beautifully off that and took the hell off. We never looked back from there, actually. So, I mean, let's say hypothetically, right? Something like, what am I doing? All right. So let's say we get like, you know, a strong breakout candle that looks like this here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It closes strong, everything like that. What would this look like? So let's say, I don't know, the entry somewhere around there, like your stop. I don't know. It's hard to say below the candle because I don't know. You stop there or there. It's hard to negotiate that, but let's say something like that. And up there, it's like 1-to-1. You think it's worth it for a reversal?
But 1-to-1 to the next level.
To the next level, yeah. But you can't necessarily expect anything more than this, although it may happen, but
No, that's not worth it. Because yeah, it's not worth it, man. 1-to-1. The only way to make it worth it is to take a bigger risk, and then the bigger risk at the same time is not a good enough setup to make it a bigger
to
risk.
justify that, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it. Nope.
Maybe it could be, I mean, it could be a scalp situation, depending on how that shapes up in the lower time frames. Maybe you can get better risk to rewards there, depending on what signals you get. Like let's say like on a 15-minute chart or something like that. So
Yeah.
I'll set an alert. just to look
30-minute
at-
chart.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, even then, man, it's like shit. Let me see, 15-minute. 15-minute. You make it slightly better, maybe like 1.5, maybe.
It
That's
depends
depending
on what
how aggressive you are.
it depends on what situation you get.
No, but even if you drop down to this to like a 15, there's other levels on the 15 area, 15 time frame. Very close, clear, like right above that 1727. There's a clear 17 or 1730-ish to 1728-ish.
Yeah, 30, 27. Yeah, there's going to be, but again, like it kind of depends on what kind of price action you're getting. Like,
Mhm.
It depends on how strong that breakout is and how much volume is behind it. If you see some weak candlesticks and yeah, we're just slowly but surely approaching 28 or 30, then you can kind of adjust for that. When you're scalping, it's easier to do stuff like that
Right.
because you're literally there watching it. But it's still aggressive either way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's that. I'll keep an eye on what happens here at the level out of curiosity. Next, UJ. UJ is like that little engine that could. It just keeps on going.
Jesus.
I was considering a breakout situation here on UJ since it kind of pushed through my level, but at the same time, it's so choppy here to the left. I don't even know what to make of this as far as like where's it going. Like the next clear level I see is probably like somewhere here, about there, which is what 108.
Yeah, 108. That's where I have it.
So I mean, we could run to 108
That's
probably, but
crazy.
it's kind of choppy on the way there though. But on the higher time frames, UJ looks beautiful, like daily chart or even
Yeah. It moved. It moving. It moves. It moved. Today it's moving outside the channel.
yeah, like it's cutting right through all that and moving up. Um, on the lower time frames, UJ has just been a mess, but it just keeps on pushing up though. Like it doesn't even pull back. Like it just makes these little fine weak candlesticks, but keeps on pushing though. It seems like Japanese yen is particularly weak, so that's why this is happening. Because I see this on a lot of JPY pairs right now.
Yeah.
And just out of curiosity, let me look at dollar index. Yeah, dollar index is kind of pushing up too, so that makes UJ kind of strong right now. Even though it looks like it's inevitable, dollar index is going to hit a resistance and just sell back off. I wish I was good at like buying and selling off support and resistance, bro. I just, I don't know. I got to practice it, like, because
That's
it's
exactly what I was
it's
thinking right now.
it's different. It's a different kind of like, because like when I enter a trade, like the reason why I enter is because I'm looking for that volume push. I'm looking for like somewhat of an explosive move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that's perfect when you're trading breakouts, right? But like for example, like if you're just buying EJF support down here and it's doing all of this back and forth consolidation, choppiness, like I wouldn't really know what to do with that. But like eventually it works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not the greatest at managing those kind of situations. As you can see with like bless you.
Thank you.
As you can see with GJ, like I entered there and it shopped around on me, and then yeah, I didn't manage that too well.
Like to see that clean candles, man.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, UJ's just pushing. It's,
There's I was looking at the, if you go out to the 1 hour zoom out, 1 hour zoom out, like basically the channel. I was looking at the channel, right?
mm-hmm.
So perfect. Like I guess in retrospect, it's easy to see this, but look at those waves, right? Like perfect up and down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then consolidation at the down, right? Some type of consolidation. At least we kind of see it in the 1 hour. I'm sure the 30-minute probably look a little better at the bottoms, at the lows. Like you
Right.
see that one right there, kind of a consolidation, then another consolidation.
Right.
Those kind of entries and holding it as at least as the previous high. That's the type of shit I want to catch, man.
Yeah, catching something at the low. I mean, that's ideal, right? Because like that puts you in a position to catch the entire move.
And it's like you were saying at the support, right? So these lows are at support. So I think, like that would have been the perfect entries right there. I didn't know. I didn't had a no, this was a high actually. But entering this high and staying in it would have been beautiful. I had a little consolidation at January 28th that broke. Should have entered. I missed that entry.
I believe I took that trade. Pretty sure I did.
Imagine holding that shit up all the way up.
I'm pretty sure I did not hold it all the way up, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I did take this breakout though. Could look back at my spreadsheet, but yeah, that breakout was textbook. Like that's my trade all day long. But again, like you see, like where my entry would be, right? Like 104.45, 104.5, something like that. Like it, and my entry would be here. Whereas, buying off support, the entry would be like 103.6 or something like that, like down
Yeah.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Puts you in a much better
But
situation.
but the pattern wasn't as clear down there. That's why
It wasn't, no.
but the next one, it was clear. Like I don't know.
Over here.
Yeah, that one was perfect, and then the next one, perfect. It was two kind of perfect, almost perfect, I would say, because it was like bouncing off the trend line on the, moving up on support. It's just
This is
looks
really
nice.
all how you see the market. Like, I mean, I recognize that does happen with effectiveness, but like it's just hard for me to it's hard for me to consistently like catch that move and understand like how to enter and how to manage that trade,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, but I think it's more a swing trade, right? So I
It
think it's
is.
more of those trades that you would take above the consolidation, like above the whatever, like that little consolidation, and then put the stop loss below all that crap, and just let it do its thing. Just wait. As long as it doesn't go back in, which in those situations it didn't. It's just, and then maybe it retested it on the second one right there, type of thing.
Yeah.
But it didn't go back in. It didn't go back threatened, So it would have been.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
One thing's for sure, like um that strategy also presents way more entry opportunities than breakouts. And it also probably presents like better risk to reward situations than breakouts as well.
Right.
But I think breakouts probably provide like a higher probability situation.
Yes, I agree. The
Um,
Well, I think that I wouldn't say, I don't know. Maybe the hyperability, yes, but the thing is, I think that if this doesn't happen as often. Like this is a perfect uptrend channel wave pattern. Like it's like it's beautiful, right? It's perfect. Boom, boom, boom. This is rare to see. Like if you wait for this, yeah, you might catch two beautiful, huge trades if you're patient enough. If you
sure.
find the perfect pattern. But this pattern like this, I mean, it's not really that clear. At least it hasn't been in a while. Everything has been kind of sideways.
Right.
Yang is the only one moving like this, both GJ and especially UJ. I don't see anything else right now moving like this, right?
Uh, like for the most part, the JPY pairs across the board, just those. But otherwise, yeah, there's really nothing else moving like this.
The dollar pairs are not.
Dollar
The dollar's
pairs,
been so sideways.
dollar's pushing up slightly right now, so it looks like the dollar pairs are kind of going bearish, like UJ. I'm sorry, not the EU and the NU and the AU. Looks like they're dropping. Um, but yeah, that's UJ. There's really no trade, like even in hindsight, right? Like just looking at the hour chart of UJ here, like, is there something like you could look back at in hindsight and say like, oh man, that was clear. I wish I would have took that trade. Like,
Oh, currently no.
yeah, there's nothing there, right? But it just keeps pushing.
Yeah. I charted a box. I put a box at the yesterday at the top right there, top of where it was yesterday. We were looking at it, but yeah, like you're saying, like
It
it
was ugly
wasn't.
how it pushed out of that box too.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I
and
mean,
it,
it
the
pushed
box.
out here, and then it kind of retested, then it went back up, and then retested again, and then like it did kind of like this ugly push up here.
Yeah. And I was considering more a bearish entry because I just noticed I have an alert under the box because it was at the top of it was at resistance and at the top of the channel. I didn't
Yeah,
think it was going to keep pushing up. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
yeah. UJ is just
Let
what,
me.
buy off the trend line, or I'm sorry, buy off the moving average and hold.
Yeah, that's another. That's another good strategy.
That's not really something I actively do, but I recognize that that's what's happening.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think some of my best like risk reward trades were doing
Moving
that one,
average
that strategy. Huh?
off the MA.
Yes. I
Yeah,
still like my best trade ever. It was last year, and I think it was with that doing that. It was on Euro Swiss franc. I still remember it. I think it was.
that can be great. Like if you catch, that's particularly effective. Like if you have a market that's trending, which makes sense for UJ since it's consistently, higher highs and higher lows kind of thing. It's trending. So yeah, here, like that would have been very effective. Just ride this moving average all the way up. Sure.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for that. AU. AU didn't really move much since we looked at it yesterday. It's been pretty sideways still.
Yeah.
But I believe we're saying like, okay, we came off 80, pretty, nice impulsive move down, and then we pulled back. It looks like kind of like this is more of like a, you got your drive down, pull back, and it looks like I'm thinking we'll get a new drive down.
You think so?
Yeah, that's my initial thought. Just because this initial push down wiped out this high over here, and now as we're pushing back up, it looks like that high is becoming resistance, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm thinking like we could possibly get like a complete reversal, uh, beginning of a downtrend kind of thing happening here.
Yeah. I guess
Um,
it would have to break. It would have to move below that purple zone you have.
yes, like if it makes a new low, then it looks like that's money to continue dropping. Especially like I was saying earlier, like this weekly candle from last week was pretty hellish. But I mean, so far we've retraced 50% of that candle almost, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as it doesn't go any higher than that, then yeah, I'll maintain that bias. But if we start pushing higher than this, then scratch all of that.
Yeah.
But in the immediate, I don't really have anything for AU unless we start breaking down from like 77 area down here.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe I don't know what's going on in lower time frames. Lower time frames is this whole thing right here, this choppiness channel, whatever. I guess it's in that channel, right? So if we break that channel, then yeah, maybe something.
Well,
Maybe. Let me see. Is that a fib pullback level here? Let's see. On the 1 hour, not so much. On the 4 hour. Yeah, it's kind of iffy. Yeah, I really don't have anything for AU, bro.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot what I have so you see what I'm talking about. Because I have this. It's colorful because of the fib.
Oh, the channel here.
Yeah. And if looking at the fact that it's at resistance and we closed last week so bearish, and if it breaks below that support level that we were talking about, purple zone,
Yeah, it looks like a good short, right?
it could be a good short. And looking at the fib from the bottom, the next level could be the support 74.4 type of thing. Like if like long term type of high what's it called? High time frames.
You said 74.4.
Yeah, hold on, let me go back up.
You mean like as a target for that trade if we break 77?
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be a massive drop though. I mean, we'll have stuff in the way.
Yeah, definitely will be stuff in the way. But looking at like the weekly support resistance, like major support resistance that I've charted, I think that the first level will be 76.3 type of thing area. 76.3, kind of where you have like the purple or the second purple area. Yep, purple, blue. Oh
I
no,
mean,
wait.
here's 76.5, yellow area.
76. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That but to break the pattern, I think right now of the uptrend pattern on the channel, I think it would have to break that. Thinking more like long term, like a change in direction. I think it would have to break below 76. It would have to stop moving below 76. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 76 down here. Yeah, this is breaking the low.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we even get back there, for sure. But yeah, on the way there, by breaking 77 to area 77.
Yeah, it has a lot of shit to break for sure.
Right down there.
I like how it's respecting that trend line, right? Or that channel right now. So if it continues on the channel, it needs to respect that purple area that you have. Like it cannot like
You mean, can I go below that?
yeah, it cannot move below that.
Yeah.
So if that holds, that purple area holds, that could be one of the type of things we were talking about earlier about entering at the support type of thing. Like if we see that area holds and then it starts moving up again and we see a strong move up, I think a bullish entry could be a good, since it's been bullish. What do you think?
Hmm. I mean, it could. Like to me though, um,
Big ass name.
like if it goes back to purple zone, yeah, like if it goes back here, I mean, it could. It depends on how that happens. Like the way I would have to play that situation, like on like let's say like we dip back to purple zone, then we see it hold and then make a push up. I'll have to go to like lower time frames, find it creating like a resistance, and then take a breakout of that resistance
Right.
in order to
No,
enter.
what I'm saying is like, what I'm saying is, if it moved below to what it is right now, like let's say you see you have your little trend line.
Mhm.
If it moves below that and that purple zone holds and it starts moving back up, I think it will be a good way to look for bullish. Like it's signaling that it's going to continue going up. But being that it's been bullish, right now it could even like we don't it doesn't have to be back down there. Like
For
right
sure.
now,
Yeah, it could just keep moving up.
exactly like where it is right now, like a breakup from where it is right now type of thing. So looking for a breakout right now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I'll have a bearish bias as long as this recent high is held. But if that recent high is taken out, then yeah, my bias will immediately flip back to bullish.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, but that's AU.
put an alert above that high.
NU is much clearer. NU looks like a clear, immediate setup for a bearish buck. I already have a alert waiting on that actually.
Yeah, we set it up. I have the same thing. We set it up yesterday.
But yeah, like
But it's
go ahead.
no. Go ahead.
I was saying like NU made the same push down as AU did, and then instead of the channel that AU is making, NU is just making like this little consolidation, right? So
Yeah.
like that's looks like a perfect bearish continuation pattern. You know, like if we break this,
Bro,
then
look at
pull
the
this range.
weekly candle on this. It's even worse than AU.
Yeah, that's a complete shooting star, like 100%. Right? Yeah. So if that gets continuation, then that's as good as of a reversal signal as you could ask for.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's
Especially that it's happening at resistance at 74 there, which is a pretty important resistance. Yeah. I like that situation there on NEU. Hopefully that could maybe play out today. So if that does play out today, right? Is that our first RT trade?
yeah, for sure. I agree.
Cool. So if the 4 hour closes below this support level here,
4 hour, yeah.
taking out. Cool. My initial target will be
taking that
for it to
shit too.
fill this range down to like 71.6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my next level too.
That'll be my initial target. Then from there, like we can see what happens if he wants to keep pushing. But whatever NU does, AU is gonna do. You know, they're like brother and sister. So
Yeah. Change the thing. I just don't like the choppiness that it has on the left. All that well, it was stuck in a range for a while on the left, right? So
Choppiness where exactly?
All there, right there, all that stuff going
The
on.
entire range in here.
Not choppiness, but like we have different levels there, right? So you have different levels made within that area. Even though the range is like I have the same, like the bottom of the range, the top of the range.
Yeah. But within the range, there's going to be little levels for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see that.
but I like that it would it would go back into that. That would make sense to take it
Yeah, to me, if
regardless.
it enters that range, then eventually it should run the entire range.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I see it. It's usually how it plays out.
Man, I hate when my chart gets full of crap, like full of the boxes and I gotta get into the habit of recharting a pair like every week or every 2 weeks or something, like erasing everything and doing it all over again. I know there's some traders that do this shit on constantly.
Yeah, that's a good habit. A lot of times I do like my levels though, especially I usually draw my levels based on not only based on, of course, what the candlesticks are showing me, but based on like psychological quarter points.
Yeah.
For example, okay, I have 71.5, I have 72.5, and then I have 73, and then I'll probably have 73.5, and then 74, right? Like usually that works out pretty well.
Yeah. That's why I like doing lines better because I could set it up the actual line number. I don't think you do it zones. The coordinate.
Yeah, I mean whatever works for you.
And
Um,
I do boxes too for some levels, but mostly I do lines. I like to use the boxes for the actual consolidations. All right, I have my alert set up for NU.
cool.
I have a channel alert, so if it moves up or down, whatever, out of the channel, that way I only waste one alert instead of two. I have too many alerts for all over the place.
Dang, I just noticed this. I didn't try it before, but my eye just caught it. Bless you. This trend line here is interesting. Check this out.
Yeah, that's I have that too.
Yeah, so simultaneously it'll be breaking that trend line as well for this. That's another point of confluence,
Yeah.
which is good. All right. Yeah, I like that trade. Let's see if it plays out. All right, cool. Next,
What's next?
EU. Hold on, is that the top of the list? Yeah, can we cover the EU?
Yeah, we already. So.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, let me run through the rest of the pairs. Like CHF JPY, I just thought like is an extremely interesting support level here. Yeah, if that breaks, then who knows?
I just don't like this pair so choppy, man.
It is choppy. It makes its moves though, but it is choppy. Silver.
You know which one I like? But I guess it's similar to whatever happens to the other JPYs. NJ, New Zealand Yang.
NJ, I was looking at too. NJ AJ had some good setups like last week and early this week.
Yeah, right now same thing with AJ. But I guess it's the same thing as the other JPYs, right? Like it's a resistance. What's gonna happen? It's gonna continue being bullish, or it's gonna pull back.
Yeah, Swiss franc. broke a important resistance here at was this 92? Yeah, Swiss franc broke 92, and probably the next one. I haven't even charted it, but it's gonna be up here,
I have a 93025.
93. Yeah, yeah, 93 pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much 93.
But that's another one that, dang man, missing my entry was just killer because I had this entry. I was just killer.
I had it charted, but I didn't set an alert or anything, so can't say I missed it.
And this little breakout setup here was clean like this morning at 3 a.m., but I was
Yeah.
not up. My sleep cycle has just been so terrible lately.
Yeah, that's crazy.
GU still at that same level as yesterday.
Hmm.
It's kind of interesting. I should probably set an alert down here too, because either way that goes, that could be interesting. I'd rather it go bullish, but Euro British pound. This is kind of interesting. Although I believe we were saying the same thing yesterday, that this is going to be somewhat of an issue.
Why?
This blue line here where these lower wicks are,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean that's like another minor support level, right? Like all that.
Mhm.
But I
Right.
do like what's happening here. We have a massive downtrend, consolidated, created a support, breaking the support.
Yeah, I like that too. Like if the 4 hour, what time is it? Oh no, it's not gonna. That would be nice if this 4 hour would close below those wicks. That would be nice. But I don't think it's already 8:40. Maybe after that we have.
Why not? Let me use these alerts. Put an alert there. Let's see what's up with that.
Yep.
See
Do
here.
that too.
I
EJ.
passed 2 lessons with 100%. I got an A with 100. 200.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, so EJ. Yeah, she's so proud, huh?
Where is EJ? What the hell?
That's not bad at all on EJ. I can't lie. Only thing is, of course, we got the high right there, but
Yeah, that's the same exact thing on AJ, NJ. Same setup.
and it'll probably just run through it. I mean, the way it's trending, this uptrend is just going.
Run out of alerts. Yeah. I'm setting it up on AJ. Shit. Too many alerts, bro.
And just give me one high probability setup for the week, man. Just one. I'll be happy with that. All right. But yeah, I like this EJ situation. That's interesting. GJ is at 149.9. So it's pretty much at my target. Boy, that's depressing. $150 target achieved. I hate myself sometimes.
It happens.
All right.
It's probably gonna go up to the previous high.
Probably. Oh yeah, AJ is sweet. I didn't even realize I had this alert here. Hey, this is This is really nice on AJ right here.
Yeah. AJ and NJ.
It's like it has more room to run to the highs
Mm-hmm.
there. And there's nothing in the way except I'm seeing something right here that's gonna be something. Yeah, it's gonna be something there. At 84.5, 84.4. But yeah, still, that's really clean.
Yeah.
AJ, NJ. Wow, yeah, NJ this is really nice. I just want to take all of these. Just
It's
straight
like the
them
same pair, bro. It's like stacking up on the same pair, bro.
I know. But like if one works, they're all gonna work.
That's probably true.
Let me run out of alerts real quick. How many am I using? Like 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's 10 alerts. That's it. CJ. Even Canadian dollar yen is having a field day. I can't like how do all these Japanese pairs make all these moves and I'm not in the moves? Like look at this breakout here on CAD yen February 4th. Bless you.
Thanks. I was just coughing.
Like running this range, man, that was such an easy setup.
Yeah. CJ.
What's going on right here? Oh yeah, that was an easy setup too, but that happened early AM. Consolidated, broke the resistance.
Bro, check out Euro Pound. It looks like the 4 hour is gonna close below the wicks. I just got my alert when went off.
Euro GBP.
Yeah.
What time is it? 8:45. All right, doing good. Oh man, that's nice.
Trying to see on the side, what do we have?
Yep, that just alerted me.
My alerts don't pop up. I don't know why.
Do you click the dialog box that says show pop up?
The dialog box show pop up. What are you talking about? When you set up the alert?
Yeah, it says right here, show pop up.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, that's what it was. All my boxes, I don't know what happened, man. My alerts got all fucked up. Because before I used to have like set up the text messages and all that stuff, remember?
Yeah.
I don't so all those boxes got unchecked. I just realized. No wonder I don't get text messages anymore. That makes sense. That's so stupid. But anyway, this EJ man, it's promising.
EG.
EJ. Oh, EG. I'm sorry.
Yeah. 12 minutes till close. Yeah, I'm rocking with that. That looks pretty clear.
There's other minor levels. Let's see. I'm gonna show them.
Close it all the way. And close the bathroom door.
Let me see here. This support here is what 85, 86. Why do I have that support there? What's the next level?
So I'm trying to figure out right now. I mean, I have one, but I'm trying to see if there's something before that. Because I have 85,000 and 0.85000. So round number.
8500. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I just put another one at 8525. There's kind of level there. Also, there's another one at
Oh, there was news. Unemployment. Okay. Euro unemployment. Oh.
My class is in.
So your unemployment, the number came in actual 8.1 instead of 8.3. That's good. So why is it dropping? Hmm.
All right, so I have a couple levels below that, but I think there's still room.
What do you think about what the weekly chart is saying? The daily chart looks good, but the weekly chart kind of freaks me out, being that,
Those wicks.
yeah, like last week was a complete doji, like a high wave doji. Not to say that that can't get taken out with bearish candles, but still.
Hmm.
I'm taking a trade either way, but
It looks good. I just realized though that at the level I had charted that I thought it was a minor level. I have a 85.
so next psychological level is going to be 86, which we have support.
Right,
Like
86. So 86. 86 could be a strong level. But it looks good on the lower time frame. I can't ignore that 4-hour engulfing candle.
4-hour engulfing candle. You mean current candle?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a perfect breakout candle. I'm just trying to see. Okay, what is this thing going to hit and run into and bounce off of? Right, like so. All I could really identify is 86, which is not like what we're 15 pips away from that.
Very close.
But at least like that's gives you somewhat of an opportunity to react to that situation if that happens.
Yeah,
What
I
do you think?
guess I guess the only way would be to quickly move to break even if it gets to that level.
Yeah,
But then that's kind of weird to do at the same time. I don't know.
but at the same time, like okay, the last time we were at 86, we pushed up pretty good. What happened previous times we were at 86? Anything of note? 86 has been resistance in the past for sure. This whole thing. Yeah, that's actually very, very key support. Dang. That level is really important actually. Although, I mean, we could still even temporarily push through it, like on intraday time frames and whatnot. But that level looks pretty important for sure. Dang.
Yeah, if you look at the weekly, the previous week consolidation, those are the tops of the weeks.
Yeah.
86
Yeah.
was the resistance for those weeks.
And then like I was saying, on the weekly chart, last week's weekly candle was this high wave doji, pretty much at support, right? Because 86 is support, and that high wave candle ran into it. So it's possible we get a trend reversal here.
Yeah, I agree. It is possible.
So is it worth it to take this trade?
No, I think no. I don't
Yeah,
think. No, I'm not
that's
taking
gonna
it.
be irritating.
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, it's sort of a deal breaker, being that 86 is so important and it's right there in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the deal breaker. Although, dang, it's such a shame because the signal is beautiful. Like, you got excellent breakout candle, you got an awesome downtrend. We consolidated, added support, we broke the support. I mean,
That could be a fake out though, and then it goes up.
could be, but there's not a history of that. Not that I see on this chart.
Hmm,
Hmm. Yeah.
Another thing I do like about this trade, though, you do this all day. Another thing I do like about this trade is that it recently broke a major support resistance, right? So 86.6 type of level. If you look at the previous time it was there, it wasn't able to break, and it was a major support, which is around May last year, April to May, something like that. And it broke it, and then it retests. It's kind of doing the retest, and it's breaking from the retest. So even though 86 is an important level, 86, 80, whatever the level we're talking about, 86 before,
Yeah.
I think the previous level that it broke was more important even. And it broke it and it retested and it's breaking below the consolidation. So that's something I really like about this. I'm not in love with it, but
I mean, if you were Master Yoda, would you train Anakin Skywalker?
What?
if I was Master Jedi, I would train what?
Would you train Anakin Skywalker?
uh, hmm.
It's like kind of like one of those questions, right? Like, I mean,
Master Yoda, would you train Anakin? Wait, did you say Anakin Skywalker or Luke Skywalker?
Anakin. No, the answer is no. He said
you would.
Master Yoda didn't train him. Actually, he said not to train him.
Yeah,
Remember?
he did. He did say that. He said don't do it, but Qui Gon insisted. So
Yeah.
here we are,
Here we
one galactic empire later.
are. That's funny.
All right, so no trade here. Fair enough.
No trade? He didn't make a trade with you? Oh! You're making trades? But what does that have to do with Qui-Gon, Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, and everyone else? Like, Yoda!
What's up, bro? You hungry?
All right, what else we got?
Damn, are you telling me I have to go alert by alert and and fix each alert one
Yeah,
by
you do.
one. That's
Yeah.
retarded.
How many alerts do you got though?
20 something right now. I just counted them. I have like 27 alerts
You have
active.
20 something active alerts?
Yeah,
Jeez.
because I also have a lot of alerts on stocks.
Mm.
Most of them are stocks actually. The setup that I found that
But
nothing happened. But I have to go through those and cancel some of them because some of them are just not gonna happen.
dang, bro, what's crazy? I'm looking at, all right, even making the case even more for your British pound. Like for example, I just looked at this British pound Swiss franc, right?
Mhm.
British pound Swiss franc is pretty much breaking like a pretty important resistance at 127
Mhm.
or 128, I should say. Uh, yeah, and it looks like it's gonna run up. So as British pound runs up, then your British pound falls against it. Well, at least that's my theory, of course. But yeah, that's kind of making sense. But that's only if the daily candle can survive up here, though, and not fake out. So yeah, I guess it's the same situation. Dang, that's a hard decision. But I'm gonna stay out of it because I'll be okay watching that one because I like the opportunities on EJ, AJ, NJ. I like those
Yeah,
better.
those are way more. Yeah, those are way better.
Those have less headaches in the way.
Hmm. Definitely.
AUD Swiss franc. Like I was waiting on the setup all day yesterday. It just consolidated all day, and then 1 a.m. Let's go. Of course. Tell you, man, we got to move to London.
I'm sure they're saying the same thing. Gotta move to the States.
No, but London is perfect. They get their
Oh
entire
yeah, that's true. They get the entire the both of yeah, they get time for both. Yeah, that's true.
like their 8 a.m. is our 2 a.m. So
Yeah.
you wake up comfortably, trade
And then
all day.
at noon around what noon it's like open here, one something like that.
Yeah, which is beautiful.
Yeah, that's true. Damn bastards.
All right, so that's a wrap for Forex. 9 o'clock. What you looking at for stocks? Anything new?
Nope, I was gonna do some screening right now actually because um I'm running out. I haven't all the ones that I had set alerts. I was looking at my alerts since you said uh, a lot of these are like not happening, so I have to cancel them. I can cancel them. I can move this shit. And I haven't screened for in a while.
You still in Lumen?
I wish, bro. Kidding me?
Oh yeah. I forgot you bought the weekly auction. Man,
Yeah, but still, I should have kept it later on in the afternoon, like later on in the day, and like watch it carefully to see what it was doing, and I could have, because I did 110%, so I doubled it, but I think I could have done like times 300%, according to the movement and the price of the contracts I saw yesterday. if I would have left it open a few more hours.
Yeah, I think this thing goes to $14.50 or $15 before anything.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that was my goal, but I messed up, man. Like, thankfully, Webble sends you notifications, right? And they're like, "Oh, your contract's about to expire this week." Blah, blah, blah. And they tell you if you don't, they'll execute it, if whatever, and to make sure you have liquidity or whatever. And that's what I was like, "What the fuck? What are they talking about?" And then I checked. I'm like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, gotta watch that expiry date.
Damn. See how this shit's gonna open. Party City. Leave that one on. XE.
I should have sent you this one when I was looking at it. AMTX.
Yeah, that one looks good. Well, would have been good. I have an alert here, but it's check out NXE.
They
So
have
it's at the,
options for this?
oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Let's check.
Usually when it's just cheap, it may or may not have. Well, it probably
It-
does because
It does, yeah, it
it's
does.
been around for a while.
It does,
so-
but it doesn't have. So
Man,
it
look,
has a 5.
look at that setup back in December. Man, that was sweet.
Yeah. It has a 5. It has a 5. Super cheap right now, at least. And then 5 and 7.5. It's but it does have some
5 for
options.
next month?
The 5, yeah, and then 7.5. That's what all it has, and then 2.5. That's in the money already.
Yeah, it's gonna be in 250 increments. So like, how much is that 5? What, a penny? That's gonna be cheap.
No, it's not a penny. Right now, it's 20 cents. Well, actually, I don't know because this shit hasn't updated.
For next month, it's 20 cents.
For this month.
Oh, for this month, for
For
this month it's 20 cents.
for this month, it's 20 cents. For next month,
For
it's
next month it's
35.
gonna be double that.
Yeah, yeah. At least that's what it was when we closed yesterday. I haven't logged back into it.
So the implied volatility must be off the charts on that one.
Mhm.
Yeah, this thing is trending pretty nicely though. I like the strength of it. Looking at the weekly chart of it,
Mm.
it's really nice.
Yeah, that's if it breaks this consolidation, it's gonna be breaking its highest.
Yeah, I like the play. Above 420 all day long. That's good.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that alert. I have this one. This one's well. Check out IGT. Let's see if there's options with this shit.
Yeah, that should have options. It's expensive enough. Above 19.
Yeah.
So yeah, above 19, and then where's resistance? Well, you got some minor levels on the way up at 20, 22.
Yeah, for sure. There's levels there, but I think target there could be 22, decent target. 21. There's no, there's also a level. You said 21.
Yeah, there's gonna be something at 21 for sure. And then 22.
Yeah, but it's still not even close to activating my alerts. I'm not even gonna worry about this. But what do you think if it moves? It moves above 19.
Oh, 19, I like it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll leave that one.
Should buy a decent amount of time for that though. It doesn't look like it's gonna move with a lot of volume necessarily, but it looks like it's likely to keep trending higher.
Yeah, I have this H&R block, HRB.
Good old block. Hmm. Okay, resistance is at 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so major resistance there. So I was thinking if it breaks above that,
Yeah, above 20, sure. That makes sense. Again, that's another one that I wouldn't expect big momentum either. I mean, it makes sense. It's tax season and everything like that. So
um,
oh,
check
their
out
earnings is on the
they're coming up.
9th. Yeah, that could be an issue.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna move. Well, that might push it up, but I don't think it's gonna, like you said, there's not much movement there. But check this one, because this one probably has more room to like that quick move. SNDL, sunflower. No, what is it? Sundial growers.
What are you seeing here?
Well, it's consolidating down there, so I was thinking above 170. If it moves back above 170.
They have options.
Oh, that's a good question. I think I checked all of these before I set the alerts, but yeah, they do. They're pretty cheap too.
It's not really giving me any bullish indications at all yet, though. I see it. It is at a somewhat of a support here at 125 ish.
Yeah, that's where I have my support, 130. Um, so if that's support and it's there holding. So if the support holds and it moves above 170, I was thinking it could go back up, continue going up.
170 is here. Yeah, sure. If it does that,
So
I'll
that's
need
where
to
my
make a move to do that. But yeah,
yeah. So that's where my alert is. I mean, if that happens,
probably a
then
cheap
whatever.
option. So
Cheap, yeah, very cheap. It's super cheap. This is like the cheapest I've seen actually. 5 cents for 1.5. That would be the one. I don't know if it's 170. Yeah, whatever. H&R Block. Check out EN ENLC.
easily resistance there. So it's at resistance. All right, that's perfect. So
So I was thinking about 5.
I'll say even above 475 will do it. 475, 480. Yeah, that could go to 6.
Wait, hold on. ENCL. There's options for this shit.
ENLC or ENCO?
Oh yeah, ENLC. Yeah, my bad. No wonder nothing was popping. All right, yes. They're pretty cheap too. $5.10 right now.
25 cents. Yeah, there's options for that one.
Yeah, I think that could go to 6 if we breach like 475 because I have like resistance about there, right? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like above there. So entry somewhere around 480 ideally, and then up to 6 until we have anything else to worry about. Yeah, what's that about?
Yeah, good thing I'm doing this because there's a lot of alerts that I'm killing that just definitely didn't happen. Check out COTY, Cody,
Yeah,
Cody Inc.
it's been lazy. That's the thing I didn't like about it.
I think I just wrote an essay.
Above 850 though, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, Xavier.
I would need to see some volume with this one.
When I was writing tips about writing an essay, I accidentally found out that
There's
I
not
wrote
much in the way until like 9, until almost 10. That's what I like.
it. Read it, buddy. Oh, come on. All these pages of work. Just have to read one page. Now that's not actually well. Some parts are of an essay, but I didn't notice I was actually writing an essay. I just wrote tips about writing an essay. Now read all of it this time.
Yeah, good job.
Really? Good job. What did I get? A B, an A.
You get a 0 for that.
What? Why? I should at least be getting a 90 on this.
Because that's basic stuff, Adriana.
I know. I was just writing some reminders for me whenever I'm starting to write an essay.
You're in 5th grade. I was doing that stuff in 3rd grade. So
Okay.
you're supposed to have
Just
that.
in case I forget, I'll always have this.
That's awesome.
And I wrote it by myself without copying anything.
Congratulations.
Bye,
Give
Xavier.
them the-
Tell your bro that I did an amazing job. Your roll.
Scared of something else, huh?
Roll.
9:15. Do you know where your kids are? Ooh. I hate looking at the GJ chart now. It hurts my soul. Yeah, that hurts. At least as far as the Forex side of thing goes, there's a couple things to look forward to.
It's cooking.
Let me keep an eye on Euro British pound just to.
When I was done writing all of this, my hand doesn't even hurt like at all.
I would say if the young pairs that we saw, the AU, NJ, if that happens to take it in the RT's account.
The NJ, AJ, yeah, EJ.
What was the other one that we said also to take? Wasn't there another setup?
NU.
No, but before those two young pairs, isn't there?
NU, right?
NU. Oh, NU. I thought you said NU. Yeah, NU. Okay. NU.
Yeah. I have alerts on all that, so I'm just waiting on it.
All right. Yeah, I'm taking.
I've never logged into the relative trading traders way. I need to do that. Well,
Oh, like the web
not the
trader?
traders way, but the MT4.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take those two if it happens. I have my alert set up as well.
Your British pound closed on our ever important blue support line here. So not sure what to make of that, but that could be a red flag. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, either way, whichever one, take that anyway. Okay.
Look at the 15. Massive rejection here. Yeah, we could end up just completely shooting up from here. A lot of support here on low time frames.
Yeah.
Is that your cat?
Yeah. You can hear it?
Yeah.
Wait, he has a cat? Let me see in the chat.
Excuse me, Adriana.
Cat chat. Bro.
That is not bro.
Uh,
Please go back to class.
that one is a bro. Which one is that? Is it UJ?
Well, would you like me to go up to your teacher talking about bro? Huh?
UJ, hello. What do you say?
Were you born this annoying? I don't remember you being born this annoying.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
What'd you say? I wasn't exactly listening. I just today.
Get a mute button for kids.
What'd he say? What did he say? What did UJ or bro, whatever his name
He said, "Man, that kid's really annoying, bro."
He did?
Yeah, he did.
Give me that microphone. Or-
It's like one of those remotes. You know when we click. Have you seen the movie Click?
Yeah,
Having a remote like that,
yeah.
like lower the volume.
Oh man.
United.
All right, man. I'm gonna get to work. So
Yeah. Japanese, yeah. British.
All right, cool. So
tomorrow.
as these alerts go off, I'll let you know what's going on with it.
Yeah.